darling, I'm so happy just lying here in bed with you.
Darling, if I asked you an honest question, would you give me a straight answer?
Of course, darling. Come on, cuddle up to me.
Helen, are you seeing someone else?
I don't understand, darling. I see people every day.
That's not what I mean. Are you having an affair?
An affair? I'm sorry, but I don't...
Oh, for God's sake, Helen, tell him so we can all get to sleep.
Yes, I've got to be up early in the morning.
I don't know what I'm doing here.
If you want to have fun to the nth degree, listen to the Big Fun Show. If you want to have fun, it's the BBC, bringing you the big fun, bringing you the big fun, bringing you the Big Fun Show. Big Fun!
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Big Fun Show. My name's Paul Merton.
And my name's John Irwin. And tonight's show is being sponsored by Chick We Like Chicken Limited. The takeaway chicken you like to take away.
Yes, Chick We Like Chickens, made to a secret recipe discovered by Field Marshal Rutherford, a professional soldier fighting in the Korean War.
After saving the life of a native bearer, the Field Marshal was presented with a recipe so secret that he took the precaution of wiping out the entire village.
Yes, Chick We Like Chicken contains pieces of real chicken.
Like the beak. Gentlemen, we are now 6 fathoms beneath the surface of the Atlantic Ocean. Now, I know some of you haven't seen this particular ocean before, so I'd like to give you a taste of what it's going to be like. Now, first impressions. Billy Pudding.
Very salty, sir.
Pendlebarrow.
Cold, sir. Distinctly chilly, yet impertinent in a fruity kind of way.
Number 1, what's your opinion?
You're a lunatic, Captain Ballantyne.
Now, pretty soon, we'll be surfacing east of the Crocus Islands. All right, calm down. Now, here's a sample of what you're going to be eating for the next 6 months. What do you make of it, Pendlebarrow?
It's mud, sir.
Pudding.
Oh, I disagree, sir. I think it's roast pork.
Number 1.
You're a lunatic, Captain Ballantyne.
Now, when we land on the Crocus Islands, we will be immediately brainwashed by the enemy. And this is what it's going to be like.
Ah!
Opinions, Pendlebarrow?
Oh, I quite like that, sir. Can I have another go?
Pudding?
I don't know who I am, sir.
Listen, Ballantyne, you may get away with brainwashing the crew, but you... Ah! I am a chicken.
Well, that's dinner sorted out. Gentlemen, prepare to surface.
Sir, we're coming up too fast. We're going to overshoot the surface.
I don't care.
The engines will never take it, Captain. I can't change the laws of physics.
All right, flood all tanks. Full astern, both engines.
It's too late, Captain. We're already 30 miles above the Atlantic.
Number 1, contact Kennedy Airport. Tell them to clear a runway for emergency landing.
I can't do that, sir.
Why not?
I'm only a chicken.
It's too late for that, sir. We've left the Earth behind. We're heading for deep space.
Up periscope. My God, what's that ahead?
It's Neptune, sir. We're travelling with an acceleration of 10 billion light years per second.
Get me Neptune on the phone.
Neptune is already 1 billion miles behind us, Captain.
See what you can pick up on the radio. There must be someone out there.
And welcome to Desert Island Discs. And this week's castaway is Simon D.
That's incredible, Captain. It's 20 years out of date.
We're picking up radio waves transmitted years ago. The programmes are getting older as we travel further into space.
And it's Finny on the ball now. We're certainly showing these Hungarians a thing or two, even though we're losing 6-0.
Yeah, I said to Hitler, here, you'll never get that barrage balloon up my back passage. Oh dear, and that Goebbels, he's a shocker, isn't he? I'll tell you what.
Yes, indeed. Good morning, everyone. Tony Blackburn here with you. This is number 1 in the countdown.
Hello, I'm Tony.
Hello, I'm Timmy.
And we are the Timid Twins.
That's right, the Timid Twins. Hello.
Yes, hello, and I'm Tony.
Hello, I'm Timmy.
Yes, oh, Timid.
Timmy, hello.
Oh, hello, yes, and we are the Timid Twins.
Hello, I'm Timmy.
Yes, hello, and I'm Tony, and we take humorous looks at things.
Hello.
Yes, hello, and what are we going to be taking a humorous look at today?
We're going to be taking a humorous look at grass.
Oh, plenty of giggles ahead, I feel then.
Giggles, hello.
Yes, hello, and I'm Tony. What's humorous about grass to you, Timmy?
Oh, well, grass is green.
Green, yes.
And you can lie on it.
Ah, yes.
You can play football on it.
Oh, yes.
And the one that always tickles me the
Yes.
most is that when you fall over on it,
Yes.
you always get green patches on your flannels.
That's a funny one, that one, yes. Yes, that's my favourite, yes, too. Do you know, Timmy?
Timmy?
Yes, that Dr. Biggs is so fond of grass that he's got a lawn in his front room.
Oh, jolly handy for picnics.
Oh, yes, and he's got a carpet in his garden.
Oh, goodness. However, does he tell if he's in or out?
Well, he's a doctor.
Oh, of course.
Yes.
Do you know, Tony, I read a book on grass once.
Oh, how marvellous.
It was about fishing.
Fishing?
Yes, I read it on the lawn. On grass, you see.
Oh, you played a trick on me.
Oh. Mr. Mischief.
Yeah, you are, aren't you?
Yes.
Do you know, Timmy, my favourite kind of grass is verges.
Verges, hello.
Yes, verges, yes. All neatly packed there between driveways.
Oh, but you do get a lot of dog blob on them, don't you?
Oh, yes. Do you know, Timmy, I stepped in some once.
Oh, me too.
Yes, the same blob just after me. It was all right, though, because we wiped it off on Dr. Biggs's carpet.
So there you have it.
A humorous look at grass. Hello.
And now it's time for our weekly serial, Ruffles, Gentleman Surgeon. As a child prodigy, Ruffles performed his first operation at the age of 6.
Here, come back with my ligaments, you little shaver.
He flouted the rules by refusing to take his final medical exams.
I refuse to sit this exam, sir. I'm a gentleman, not a surgeon. A gentleman never sits exams.
Ostracized from medical circles, Ruffles practiced his medicine on the wrong side of the law. Working with a rogue anaesthetist called Florence, they embarked on a dangerous double life of surgical crime. This week's episode, Ruffles and the Mask of Death. Ruffles and Florence are spending a weekend at the music hall.
And me carrots up the Khyber Pass now. Yes.
I don't know why you brought me here, Ruffles. You know I can't stand these places.
Don't be so stuffy, Florence. This audience has the reputation for being the toughest in London. We're in for some fine sport tonight. But here's the next act.
My name is Davy Turner, a scholar and a learner. I've read more books than you will ever read. And you ask me why I'm glum. Well, I will tell you, chum. The books I've read have made my hair recede and go 40 shades of grey, 40 shades of grey. Have a look at me bonce, it's 40 shades of grey. All together now. 40 shades of grey, 40 shades of grey. Have a look at me bonce, it's 40 shades of grey. Oh!
My goodness, what's happening?
Sit down, Florence.
But the man's just been shot.
It's only heckling. Look, he's getting up.
40 shades. Oh!
I must put a stop to this.
And spoil these people's entertainment. Look, he's getting up for a second time.
I've been to Africa and Asia, Singapore and Malaysia.
All right. That's enough. Well, you didn't like him very much, did you? I don't know about 40 shades of grey, but looking at him, I reckon he's got 41 now. And now, ladies and gentlemen, will you please welcome the next act, Prince Zoltan and his exploding poodles.
Ruffles, I've had enough.
Oh, very well.
It seems an awful shame about Mr. Turner. I thought he was quite good.
He was rubbish. 40 shades of grey, 40 shades of grey.
All right, don't move. This is a hold-up. Turn out your pockets.
Now, listen here.
Turn them out, I say. Now, let's see what we've got here. Some roller bandages, a finger, one bruised esophagus.
Yes, someone sat on that at the music hall.
Pair of knees, matching by the look of them. 4 kidneys. Wait a minute. Let's have a closer look at that mug of yours. Well. Mr. Ruffles. fancy bumping into you.
I'm afraid I don't...
Don't remember me. Take a look at these.
Ruffles, look! His legs are on backwards.
That's right. You did that. For a bet, I seem to remember. When I came to, all your posh friends were laughing at me. Lord Roxburgh, the Earl of Derby...
Well, I'm dreadfully sorry.
I can't even ride my bicycle now. I have to sit on the handlebars and steer with a saddle.
I can't help that.
Well, the boot's on the other foot now.
Well, you certainly are.
None. This pistol's cocked, you know.
So are your legs.
I'm going to teach you a lesson.
Quick, Florence, run for it.
Come back here. Oh!
We were lucky to get away, Ruffles.
Not really. He was running in the wrong direction.
Next week, Ruffles and the Horse Dung.
Ruffles, of course, was one of the most popular characters in the history of light entertainment. He brought joy to millions with his Christmas special, Santa Gets a Rash on His Sack.
I suppose one of my very favourite bits of big fun business we used to do was the rhino and the window cleaner routine. Of course, we didn't have sound effects in those days. We had to use a real rhino. And up that ladder, the rhino had to go.
Of course, the Big Fun Show has always been famous for its catchphrases. Remember this one from 1968?
No, please, God, no! Nuclear leaks, no food for weeks, torture, doom, destruction, crashing planes and hurricanes, volcanoes in eruption, cheats and bribes and warring tribes. Yes, everything seems wrong, but don't despair, 'cause I'll be there, singing a silly song. Yabba dabba dim flap dong. These are the words that make me strong. Higgle diggle Delaware, Humpty try and feel that pleasure run down your spine. Man digger perigold, hoop dip trang, Delaware, Delaware dong. The world's okay if you spend your day singing a silly song. Yes, hig digger paravel, Norval sprang. These are the words that Nelson sang. Dinner winner, bagpole, trick, or tea. That means so much to me. Stigma, moling, Kemper's tit, dangling Delaware dong. The world's divine if you spend your time singing a silly song. You people swear that you can't bear the lives that you are leading, but if you sang Noble sprang, your hearts would not be bleeding. When close friends die, you sit and cry and snivel all day long, but you'd laugh at death if you used your breath for singing a silly song. Sing along now, yabba dabba dim flap dong. These are the words that make me strong. Higgle diggle Delaware, Humpty try and feel that pleasure. Sing, come on! Man digger perigold, hoop dick try and go crazy, Delaware dong. The world's okay if you spend your day singing a silly song. The world's divine if you spend your time singing a silly song. Life's a doddle if it's filled with twaddle, so I'm singing a silly song. Big fun!
Oi, you lot, do you know what time it is? It's 4:30 in the morning. Oi, are you deaf or what? Right then. Can you hear that then? I'm gonna play this until you shut up.
Oi, turn that music down.
Don't you tell me to turn my music down. Tell them bleeding monks to shut their row.
You want to wake up my kids?
Daddy!
Right, I'll show you. Two can play at this game, you know.
No, please, God, no!
Coming soon, the monks who wouldn't shut up. Certificate A. And on screen 2...
Type these, will you, Nancy?
Yes, Mr. Jenkins.
The typewriter that turned into a leopard. Plus.
Well, Doctor, what's the verdict?
Well, Nancy, I've looked at the X-ray and there's no physical reason why you can't go back to typing.
That's good, Doctor. You don't know how much typing means to me.
Nancy, have you ever thought of another career? Something less dangerous, perhaps?
Doctor, all this time I've been lying in hospital, there's been just one thought running through my brain.
And what's that, Nancy?
the quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. I live for typing.
I thought you'd say that. That's why I've brought you a little present.
Oh, a portable typewriter.
Yes. Now, take it easy at first. Don't try anything too ambitious.
I won't, Doctor. Oh, Doctor, it's happened all over again.
The typewriter that turned into a leopard too! All over town now!
Hello, we are the Timid Twins. Hello.
I'm Timid. Hello.
Yes, hello, we are the Timid Twins.
Hello, I'm Timmy.
Yes, and we are the Timid Twins.
Hello.
Hello, and we take humorous looks at things.
Looks, hello.
Yes, and today we're going to take a humorous look at megaphones.
Megaphones, hello.
Yes, the great thing about megaphones is that you can be heard a long, long way away, can't you, Jimmy?
Hello, I'm Timmy.
Yes. Hello, I'm Tony. The great thing about megaphones is you can be heard a long, long way away, can't you, Jimmy?
Hello, I'm Timmy. And the great thing about megaphones is that you can be heard a long way away.
Didn't catch all of that, yes, but I'll plow on. Anyway, I'm standing over here and Jimmy is standing over there.
Hello, I'm Timmy. And I'm standing way over there, in the audience.
Oh, what are you doing in the audience, Jimmy?
I'm looking for the man who stole my megaphone.
So there you have it then, a humorous look at theft. Hello?
It is England, 1943. General Tobin is paying a surprise visit to the Experimental Research Centre in the heart of the Sussex countryside.
Tell me, Meadows, what surprises do you have for me this time?
I think you're going to like this one, General. It's called the chair.
Well, it certainly looks like a chair. What does it do?
It's a military personnel delaying tactical chair, sir, with a gravy boat. Let me demonstrate it for you. Now, if you just try sitting in it, sir.
Seems comfy enough. What the hell? You've spilt gravy all over my uniform.
Yes, sir, I know, but just imagine if that had been Hitler sitting in that chair.
What?
Just think how long it would have taken him to find a clean pair of trousers. He'd be unable to give any orders for anything up to a quarter of an hour.
But that's brilliant! Make me another one for Rommel. No, on second thoughts, make it a settee. I'll take 2 of his generals with him.
Now, take a look at this, sir.
It's a map of Europe. Anyone can see that.
But look at it through these glasses.
But that's incredible. Everything's changed. Germany is where France used to be and Poland is where Russia was.
That's right, sir. And if Hitler was wearing them, we would make him invade his own country.
That's all very well, you boffins coming up with schemes like this. But how are you going to get Hitler to wear these glasses?
Already thought of that, sir. Take a look at this spectacle case.
What? If lost, please return to Adolf Hitler.
We're parachuting 50 of these into Berlin tonight. One of them's bound to reach Hitler.
Splendid! What else have you got?
Rubber sheets, sir. Thousands of them. As the bombs fall over London, we simply stand underneath and bounce them back up into the aircraft.
What a brilliant idea! Now what's this here, a menu?
Yes, sir, it's all part of our new morale booster for the RAF. In future, all planes will be fitted out with full restaurant facilities. Lancasters are going to have a full continental menu. Spitfires are a bit smaller, so they'll have to make do with toasted sandwiches.
Continental chefs, eh?
Bandits at 1 o'clock, Skipper. Looks like a couple of Messerschmitts to me.
Let's try and lose them on the clouds, Freddy.
They're still on our tail.
Who ordered the omelette?
Over here, Jean-Pierre.
Any more soup?
I regret, monsieur, the soup is full of shrapnel.
Never mind that. What's in the main course?
Fillet of sole with pomme de terre, petit pois, and diesel oil.
Enemy target, sir.
Open the bomb doors, Freddy.
But monsieur, you can't do that. The bomb compartment is full of catering supplies.
I can't help that. Bombs away!
My God, I've been hit.
What's that running down your face?
I can't look. Is it blood?
No, it smells like crab meat pate.
So this is the game the English wish to play.
Retribution from the German High Command was swift and furious. In late 1943, dairy products of all descriptions were dropped on southern England. Taunton suffered a heavy bombardment of mushrooms, whilst Gloucester awoke one morning to find its high street covered in Nesquik. But Lincoln suffered the most when it was levelled one night by a blitzkrieg of peas. Top Air Ministry officials met in secret to discuss the British response.
Gentlemen, we have no choice. We've asked the Royal Navy to help us pump the Rhine full of Ovaltine.
Good idea.
Deep in Hitler's bunker, similar discussions were taking place.
I will not have it. Last night the British dropped pasta shells over the Reichstag.
Calm down, mein Führer. Here, take a seat.
Very well. Mein Gott! I've got gravy all over my trousers. It will take at least a quarter of an hour to change them.
A small victory, but a victory nevertheless for the boys in the back room.
My Lord Sheriff of Nottingham, this has been a magnificent banquet. Your stag dip was a great success. Not too sure about the chicken-style winglets, though.
But there's more to follow. You forget, my puddings are the toast of all England. I've made cakes in Eccles, buttered buns in Bath. I can't tell you what I did in Cardiff, but they're still looking for the horse.
But you seem to be in an unusually good humour, my lord.
With good reason. Even as we speak, my men are bringing to me a prize worth more than all my puddings put together.
My lord, what can that prize be?
None other than that accursed scoundrel, Robin of Sherwood.
Who?
You know, I'm always talking about him. Robin Hood.
You're making it up. I've lived here all my life and I've never even seen him.
My lord, Sheriff of Nottingham, I have here in this sack the scourge of Sherwood Forest.
Ooh, is it allowed to squirrels?
Dutch elm disease, perhaps?
Give us a clue. I will give you no clue, for in the sack is Robin Hood.
Who?
Is he famous?
Famous? He is infamous. Robin Hood. He robs from the rich to give to the poor. If there's one amongst us who's not been fleeced by this outlaw, may he stand up and proclaim it.
We have not been fleeced by Robin Hood.
Enough. Let the sack be opened.
But the sack is full of cider, my lord.
But I swear he was here 5 minutes ago, sire.
Well, now you come to mention it, Sheriff, I was once held up by a jug of cider on the Winchester Road. I didn't say anything at the time. Well, you feel silly, don't you?
Damn that Robin Hood. He's made a fool of me again.
And so I simply poured in the cider and made my escape.
And what of the castle, Robin?
There's no need to shout. It's all turrets and no moat. Although, I do hear the sheriff keeps his drawbridge up all night.
But rumour has it that the sheriff's cutlery is made of pure gold.
Well, judge for yourself.
Ooh!
I'm sorry, wrong zip. Ooh. Throw away your twigs, my merry men, and pick up a golden spoon. It's pudding time in the woods.
But Robin, we have no pudding.
Oh, haven't we, Friar Tuck? You didn't think I'd leave that castle without something sticky down my tights, did you?
We know you better than that, Robin.
Indeed you do. Now, Maid Marian.
Yes, Robin.
A word in your wimple. Have you missed me?
Oh, terribly. The forest seems so empty without you.
Apart from the trees, of course.
Oh, yes, those damn trees. Robin, come to my hammock tonight and give me a damn good seeing to.
But Marian, I've got a trifle in my tights.
I wouldn't say that.
For shame, Marian. No more of your cheap innuendos.
I'm sorry, Robin. Tell me instead about the sheriff's shindig.
Well, the sheriff's balls are magnificent. I can see why he holds them every 6 months.
Here next year they might be scratched.
Oh, the sheriff would never drop his balls. They're the biggest in Nottingham. Ah, A letter. It's from the sheriff. Dear Mr. Hood, give me back my dignity and my puddings. I shall meet you in the glen by the old oak tree in half an hour. P.S. Come alone. The sheriff.
Robin Hood! Robin Hood!
Who's there? Who dares disturb me in my tree?
It is I, Little John.
You fool. Don't you know I'm supposed to meet the sheriff alone?
But it's a trap. As you reach the old oak tree, 15 of the sheriff's finest men will pounce on you.
And what are we waiting for?
Don't you understand, Robin? These are the very men whose puddings you purloined. And as they say, a man without his pudding becomes an irrational killing machine.
But who's this?
It is I, Robin, Will Scarlet.
You've been sitting too close to the campfire again. More rustling. It's like Hampstead Heath on a Friday night.
It is I, Eleanor Dale, and I have made Marion with me.
Oh, Robin, dearest, my heart pounds with animal lust.
How very unpleasant for everybody. There's enough of us on this branch. All it needs now is for some idiot to bring Friar Tuck up here, and the whole lot will come crashing to the ground.
Hello, Robin.
Hello, Friar
Tuck. Sorry, Robin. Robin, look, the tree fell on the sheriff and his men. They're all unconscious.
3 hurrahs for Robin.
Hurrah! Hurrah! Hurrah!
Well, I think I showed the sheriff and his men a thing or two tonight. I sent him home with his pudding between his legs. And even a dog wouldn't want that.
You were magnificent.
It'll be a long time before the sheriff sees a spotted dick on his sweet trolley again.
Robin, why don't you make up one of your songs?
Only if you promise to have a bath.
I promise, Robin. Now, sing to me.
Oh, very well. Do my best. Oh. The Sheriff of Nottingham, he was a bad man. But he wasn't short of a pudding. Until Robin Hood and his men came along. Dropped a tree right onto his noggin. The Sheriff went home with his men that night, with treacle all over their shirts. Now he sits all alone, but there's one thing for sure. He got his just desserts. I thank you.
And remember, Chick We Like Chicken comes in 3 handy pack sizes.
Family bucket, party trough, and skip.
Chick We Like Chicken, it tastes like a toilet with wings. That was The Big Fun Show, written and presented by me, Paul Merton.
And me, John Irwin.
Also starring Neil Mullarkey, Josie Lawrence and Tony Hawks, and Julian Clary as Robin Hood, the Scourge of Sherwood Forest.
The song was by Tony Hawks, and additional material by the cast.
And it was produced by David Tyler.